Hi, I'm Leona Swiftsilver. Raised as a bard in Ilvinus, I've been on quite the adventure these past few months. After being blamed for the death of Lord Richard Kentigern and exiled from my home, I started exploring various cities and towns in San Maria, places I'd only read about as a child. I've met so many new friends, and have also endured a few difficult goodbyes. One such goodbye was with my childhood sweetheart, Roman. After learning that he not only tampered with my memory most of my years growing up, but is also a member of the Assembly, I chose to abandon my dreams of marrying him and stay with my new family. Oh, I suppose that's important. After growing up an orphan in the courts, I learned that my father gave me and my sister up in order to protect us from our mother. Did I mention that Kesra is my older sister? She's not particularly thrilled about it, but I don't doubt that she'll come around eventually. In the meantime, I'll have to be content with trying to help her fulfill a prophecy with the rest of Fate's Chosen, and find better ways to propose to my fiancé Areo Mossier. As we continue forward with great challenges awaiting us, I hope to harness the new divine oracle power given to me by the Everlight. I want to make her proud and keep my friends safe in the battles to come. One day, when the world is at peace, I hope to be with my dearest Areo, my entire family, and enjoy a happily ever after of my own.
Sup, I'm Kesra Stormbreaker, and I'm doing this against my will. I said I would do it. Didn't say how I was gonna do it. Fine, let's start over. I'm Kesra Stormbreaker, and apparently I have to save the world. Sounds dramatic, right? A nobody from the middle of nowhere gets cursed, and now she has to defeat an ancient evil. Seems like there would be somebody more qualified than an average mercenary who spent most of her time going against goblins and orcs, yeah? Well, I checked, and there isn't. So now, while everyone else is dealing with a major civil war and all hell literally starting to break loose, I get to go searching for rocks that haven't been seen in centuries. I don't have to do this by myself, and I can't tell if I'm grateful for that or not. They all, most of them anyway, seem to believe that I've got what it takes. And strangely enough, they're all willing to risk life and limb to help make that happen. But trust me, if I had my way, I'd disappear into a shitty little town in the middle of nowhere and no one would hear from me ever again. But I don't have that luxury. So instead, I talk to my horse, listen to a shitlord in the sky, sometimes, and try to figure out if I'm going in the right direction. Man, I really hope everyone's right.
It was supposed to be a simple mission. Find the Crown Prince and convince him to come with me and lead a coup against his mother, the Empress. If only it was that simple. Who am I? When I left on this mission, I was Staff Sergeant Eldon Vale of the Imperial Army. A life of service is all I've known. I was sent away from Grassgrave when I was 16 to join the military, and since jail was my only other option, I went. I rose through the ranks rather quickly, earning a reputation for always getting the job done, no matter what. This led to being handpicked by Captain Valerie Donahart to serve under her command. In my 4 years serving under her, I learned more about leadership and friendship than I ever thought I would. She's become the most important person in my world, which made it all the more difficult to leave on this fateful mission. I did find the Crown Prince, Areo Mossier, and I convinced him to come with me to take his place as Commander-in-Chief. We were getting ready to leave when I met the Oracle, Andromeda Skyseeker. She inadvertently showed me a vision I cannot begin to understand. To make things more complicated, Areo then promoted me to captain and reassigned me to watch after Leona and Kesra and aid them in their mission to piece together the Veldahar. So here I am, in the company of people I barely know, in a world of magic and courtly intrigue I was not prepared for, separated from the one person I cannot live without. Simple, right?
Why, hello there. My name is Alexander Lightbringer, and I enjoy long moonlit walks, vigilante archaeology, and making new friends. I was born the fourth of 6 children to my well-meaning and overbearing parents. I was expected to dedicate my life to Paylor in some fashion, but I could never seem to get the hang of it. My passion for knowledge and not faith was eventually accepted, and I was to be turned into a wizard the family could be proud of. Unfortunately, the magic I am most adept at is necromancy, the one thing my family opposes with all their might. As a result, I retreated from court life and spent many lonely years researching in secret. One evening, while raiding a long-forgotten temple, I stumbled upon a genuine damsel in distress. I was intrigued by her tales of a lost well of prophecy, and by the comely paladin she traveled with. The friends I made and the truths revealed at the well changed my outlook on life and the world. I help Fate's Chosen and continue my illicit research whenever my duties in Wolfcrest allow it. Instead of languishing in obscurity, I now work to free my home from the corruption of the Empire.
In the land of Iolan, there is a village that every 5 years sends strong, young warriors to the cursed jungle of the Grim to protect an ancient artifact known as Lore Keeper. This artifact is held in a sacred, dark place, the center of a harrowing labyrinth aptly named the Hopeless Gardens. My name is Atlas Seto, and I am the current guardian of this artifact. I was on my 3rd year of duty in the Grim when I experienced my greatest failure. I fell in battle to a wizard named Alistair McGrath and his thrall, Kareen. I had almost given up hope when a group of adventurers came looking for that which I had lost. It took many long conversations, a tenuous confrontation, but eventually I made the decision to travel with them to recover the ancient gem. After some harrowing trials, self-realizations, and forged friendships, Lorekeeper was recovered. Although I felt that my mission had changed, the duty still remained, and I chose to continue on. Now, I travel with Fate's Chosen, people I call friends, working to drive back the darkness that would engulf this world and make sure the power they seek is placed in willing and capable hands.
I wasn't the crowned prince of Rayomastia when I first met Fate's Chosen. I was simply Ray, a man looking for his missing sister. While traveling with them, well, I fell in love with Leona. Unable to imagine my life without her, it became my new mission to protect my friends while I embarked on a quest of my own, to save the members of my endangered family, and save the Empire from civil war. Underlying players to this rebellion have been slowly revealed to us, and it seems to be coming to an end. My mother, the Empress, is held captive in the Nine Hells, while the Archdevil Apollyon stands in her place, bent on taking over for his master, Asmodeus. I do what I can to protect them, but this group of unlikely heroes faces a much bigger threat than just a civil war between squabbling territories. An insurmountable force threatens the prime material plane, taunting us all from just beyond our horizon.
At the same time, many factions work to their own ends both for and against the party's personal objectives. The Divine Covenant seeks to protect the Primal Ban, while the Silence claims to root out corruption at its core by any means necessary. The Cult of the Dragon aims to raise Tiamat from the Nine Hells, and the Assembly? Bent on taking over the natural world. Even the gods on high mean to meddle in the lives of a group of adventurers they have named as Fate's Chosen, to some unknowable end. In a world where nothing is black or white, good or evil, Fate's Chosen must find a way to mark their own paths and claim their own destinies. Welcome to Open for Adventure.
Have you heard of those touched by fate? Families forged through triumph and trial. Heroes to both stranger and friend lend an ear, and I'll spin you their tale.
Welcome
to the stream, y'all. What's up? Happy Monday. We haven't seen y'all in a while. Unfortunately, Tony hates us.
Yeah.
So, he's not here. Like I said, because he hates us.
More important things to do.
Right?
He does hate us. It's true.
Oh, Than's thing is messed up. Mother bitch.
No, I hate it when my thing's messed up.
Can you fix your thing, Than?
I'm trying. Right now, though.
Right now, please. On stream. Doing it live.
TOS.
Oh, Bella is over there. She'll come and interrupt us and scream later. I promise.
Is
I've
Tony
already done
out
it once. It
retrieving
was a
Bella?
warm-up.
Yeah, Tony is, What is Tony doing? Let's come up with great things that Tony is doing that is not, that we don't know. He's
He's
Tony's-
literally captaining a pirate ship.
He is captaining a pirate ship.
I feel like he's planning his honeymoon with Zytharia right now.
He is. He's also doing that.
Scouting locations, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably in some sort of historical
What the fuck?
reenactment. What?
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Damn it, Mare! They saw it.
Yeah, we saw it.
We have Than back, which is great. Thanks for not dying, Than. I really appreciate that.
Did it for you.
Thanks, honey. What happened last time on Open for Adventures Fates Chosen?
We exonerated Alexander.
Alright, well.
What didn't happen last time on Fates Chosen Open for Adventure? Or
What?
For Adventure Fates Chosen.
Open for chosen fate.
Wait, what are we doing here?
Chosen Fates Adventure Open.
Thor.
F-O-R-E! What?
That's it, y'all. That's the whole show. Have a great night.
Bye! Hey, but nobody was muted tonight? I'd like to point that out.
I feel like this is like we should be muted.
That's true.
Should have been muted. Whoops. So what the fuck is going on tonight?
No one
Something,
knows.
apparently.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Oh, that's tonight?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Last time Alexander went on trial, he was acquitted.
No. I wasn't acquitted.
That's not true.
I was just
I just wanted to make
given
Hamilton
a
reference.
very light sentence.
As
Because I
if,
pled guilty.
as if going to the hells isn't punishment enough.
Exactly.
I said, you did the thing, but you're also doing other things, and we want you to finish those other things. So,
So
also
fun
your family. Huh.
Fun fact about Camille Barmore is that I hate downtime. I hate role-playing out downtime. So today is my goal to make us the most interesting downtime we can come up with. So don't be boring, that's my... I'm just kidding. You can be...
No, that scares me a little
Too
bit.
late.
Thank
Already
God I could be
boring.
boring. I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able
No,
to be
you
boring.
guys are glossing over the fact that like Camille, what did you just said the most interesting downtime? Is
Yeah.
that?
Interesting downtime possible.
That scares me.
No,
No.
but she told us to make it interesting. Not that
Yeah.
she's gonna. No, Bella, you have to stay here. Comfort cuddles.
I mean, Val's in town. I mean,
Val's in town, Oreo's in town, Zytharia's in town.
I'm
we
scared.
could
You're an
definitely have an
asthma?
interesting downtime.
Okay.
Bye.
Let's get
A
started.
lot of downtime.
Or up, or
Let's
sideways.
say it up time.
Morgan, why
Flexible.
doesn't Alexander Lightbringer start us off? What are you doing?
Bless it.
Such a good session.
I mean, I guess depends on where we're starting. Are we starting like right after the trial lets out pretty much? Or day
got-
after? I don't know.
Whatever.
Okay. I mean, I guess, did Zytharia disappear? Like, I know she walked out, and I know that Atlas ran after her, but it was probably a grip before I was able to get outside.
She would have been gone by the time you got there.
Okay. Okay. Then at some point in time later that afternoon, I would probably do ascending to Zytharia.
What does it say?
Zytharia, I appreciate you showing up today. You seemed a bit off. I hope that everything is all right. I'm sure you have been through quite the ordeal. Please don't be a stranger.
I lost my unmute button. There's not a reply right away. And you get back just a few short words. I could never be a stranger to you.
I'll do another sending. Are you going to be staying in town for some time? Or are you... You seem to have a purpose. Are you leaving soon?
I am leaving for Wolfcrest in the morning.
Okay. And we assume that Atlas kind of went off with Scytharia for the evening? Or
Nope.
Don't know? Okay.
Nope, he's with y'all, but he's kind of quiet.
Right, exactly. Okay. Sure, why not? I'll do one more sending. Would you care to join us for some celebration tonight then? Or are you still a bit weary from your travels?
Thank you for the offer. I will not be attending. I must get rest. Good night, Alexander.
Mark those spells off. Well, I'm going to assume that kind of the rest of the group is around us.
Yeah.
Or around me. Sounds like Scytharia is pretty depleted from her ordeal, but it sounds like she's going to head out to Wolfcrest in the morning. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm in the mood for a little bit of celebration at least. Probably going to keep it inside the castle, because I don't really feel like keeping up altar self for hours. Also, it starts to get a little bit difficult when you get drunk. Your actual eyes start to kind of wander. But,
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah.
Fate's chosen. What are y'all doing? Dancing the night away with revelry? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Before we
Monica.
have a good time, I would like to use my crystal ball and I would like to scry on Zane.
What is the saving throw?
That's
a really great question, DM. I know how to play D&D. I'm gonna literally rip apart my cat as she rips apart my...
Mother bitch mare.
Um,
They got me.
I have met the target. I don't really have any. I guess I could ask Ali. I could ask any of the Lightbringers for. I would probably not ask any of the Lightbringers. I might ask Alexander. If,
For what?
You have anything? Anything of Zane's, a portrait, or I don't imagine you were just keeping his hair around. Only terrifyingly psychopathic people do that.
No, I don't have anything of Zane's.
Okay, well, then the save is just a 17 wisdom. So, it's not bad, it's just...
The spell fails.
That's disappointing. Alright, I'm ready for celebrating. I'll try again tomorrow.
Oh, you don't need to waste. There are other things that you can scry on.
He made it very clear that when something illegal is happening, you should report it. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm reporting it to the appropriate authorities and providing as much information as I can.
That's very kind of you, Leona, but really, it's
Character growth.
It's not necessary.
I'm growing as a person every day. I'm sure it's not necessary. I'm sure that based on the proceedings, there might be some people looking for him anyway. So
They'll have trouble finding him. I think the only benefit to knowing where he is knowing whether he's close to me. Because if he's terribly close, then I'm probably terribly in danger.
or maybe he's the one in danger.
And
Depends. He's gotten very good at what he does.
Well, I would say so have we.
I was gonna say.
I agree, but there's an old adage that I have heard, and that is that it doesn't matter how many protection spells you have, a knife in the back does the trick.
Just gonna knock real quick on my plate armor.
yeah.
Contains-
See, they're fine.
Yes, well, I wear plate armor.
Well, maybe you should just hide in between Eldon
Yeah,
and Kesra.
we'll just sandwich you up. You'll be fine.
That sounds intriguing, to be sure. I'm not sure Val would approve of that.
How many
I doubt
drinks
it.
in a week?
Not enough.
We haven't even gotten there yet.
I've been muted. You're there. It's fine.
Is Araya there with us?
Sure. Yeah.
Perfect.
I assume Val is there.
Yes.
I mean, Ray's got plate armor.
I'll knock on it.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Don't look at me.
Just pick your slices.
Wait, does Val also have plate armor?
She does not wear armor.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
So sorry. I might be.
How dare you?
Oh, God. Just
Can't believe you would insinuate.
I'm so sorry. My
The
mistake.
audacity.
I was the mistaken, and I am the apologizing. So, okay, well, to not going to jail.
Yes. To not going to jail.
How can I amen to that?
You're here.
You sip and sippy sip. You said
Oh.
Atlas is with us, right? Just quiet.
Atlas is with you. He is just quiet.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Just don't talk to him because I don't want to have to play him.
So
I would
Atlas,
say he's drunk.
Fuck y'all. Fuck you, chicken strips.
Atlas, how are you doing today?
Fuck you.
Awful quiet over there, my
Fuck
friend.
you.
he's thinking about one of his girlfriends. It's fine.
Yeah.
Going through a crisis. Fuck.
Yep.
So we're really going to the hells, huh?
I mean, I thought that was the plan.
I don't see anyone else lining up to do it.
I'm sure. Granted, I don't think there was like a sign up anywhere. I mean, I don't remember signing up, but
Yeah, I didn't. I did not sign up either.
I sure as shit didn't sign up.
I was
I think
voluntold.
I did.
I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah. Just kind of hung around.
I imagine we got a table like kind of off to the side between. I mean, well, we're in the castle though, right? We didn't go out.
That
You
was my
can go
plan.
out, but
Well, I figure with Alexander and Areo, and maybe we should just like stay. Maybe just
you
enjoy
could
a nice
stay-
quiet celebration with ourselves.
there are several taverns that are adjacent to
Okay.
the castle. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we would probably, if we did venture to one of the adjacent taverns, I would imagine we would stay kind of still off to the side.
VIP
Kind
room.
of tucked.
There are
yes.
several taverns that you can go to that have VIP rooms in them, essentially.
Yeah.
Is there the one we chose? Is there music and perhaps?
Sure.
Ventriloquy is quaint. Oh, P, not Q.
What?
I was trying to make an acronym, but I said it and I don't know letters.
Oh my god! What is happening?
Ventriloquy is perfect.
Okay.
Wow, that's it for us tonight, friends.
That's it for
We did it.
forever. We won.
That's the end.
We beat Asmodeus tonight. I killed him with that terrible. It wasn't a joke. It was just bad.
We're not sure what it was, but
I'm sorry. I'm ready to be here. Okay, so we're VIPing at a tavern.
Yeah. Fancy Pants, are you ready to go to the hells? We don't have anything else to do. Feel like you have a lot of things to do.
Say,
Well, I mean, I think there's some prep work. I'd rather
Sure,
not go
but,
tomorrow,
like,
but
It's kind of the whole point is us going to the hells kind of thing. Whereas
not
Fancy
like
Pants
something
over
else
here
doing
has
other
like
things unassociated.
has
Right.
like
Yes.
you know, a nation to run kind of
yeah,
thing.
he's got
But
side
back
quests
together.
on side
How's that
quests.
going?
Yeah, how's the nation?
How are things
Fancy Pants.
in
Well, we've signed a peace treaty with Azerin.
Yeah,
That's good.
cool.
Progress.
Yeah. Nice.
It looks like we're going to keep the Empire intact. We're just changing some laws about the autonomy of certain districts, certain kingdoms within the Empire.
See, changing laws is very easy.
I would, Leona, love, we need to talk about that.
I know it's not easy. I'm just teasing. If laws are bad,
times
they should
change.
be changed.
Times change.
They do.
Should reflect the times we're in.
Yes. They should. You're right. That was always supposed to be the idea, as far as I know, is that the sovereigns of each land were meant to rule over that land with minimal oversight of the Empire. Yet, well, when Asmodeus took over for my mother, then things changed.
Generally do.
Which means they can change back.
Which means
Or
they...
into something better.
Yes. The goal now is to restore people's faith in the Empire. Which starts with Azerin. There's no one with less faith in the Empire than Azerin. For good reason.
So, aside from preparations, is there anything that you need to take care of before we make our first trip? If I'm not mistaken, this is just a
yes.
quick trip and out.
Quick jaunt to the hells, you know.
Right, as you do.
We are
Regular
only
Thursday.
going to the Flethagos, the fourth layer of hell.
Right. And we're
Right.
going to get your mother and Kesra's horse.
I'm a little confused on that, actually. Kesra's horse?
Also not just a horse.
Complicated.
Yeah, it's
very magnificent, stunning,
yeah.
beautiful.
She's also a Pegasus sometimes. Also, sometimes a giant woman.
Yeah.
A beautiful giant woman who
Bit of
can
a
see
badass.
me in visions and like talk to me.
It's not a surprise.
Very powerful.
I don't understand anything, so nothing's really a surprise.
I understand some things, and I am also a bit confused.
Alexander, I'm sure you have a laundry list of things to prep.
Oh, yes. I mean, I'm not going to do them now. I'm drinking.
Certainly.
All I need is a good night's sleep.
I will be right back, and I'm going to go downstairs, out of the VIP room, and make sure that we have bedrooms so that when we get completely fucking sloshed, we don't have to go very far to go to sleeps or to go to Fade to Blacks. Doesn't really matter. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 rooms, 4 rooms. Because Atlas is still here. And then we can just drink to our heart's content.
I have an idea. I think that after a while, Atlas celebrates with y'all, but then he goes to check in on Sura.
Have a good one.
So 3 rooms.
3 rooms.
Or
then.
I guess no, they could come back. And they have a room ready. I mean,
Sure.
I mean, I don't,
I've already paid for them, and I can't
I
really.
was gonna say, I don't. Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't want to raise that much of a ruckus.
How much have we been drinking?
Quite
Too
a lot.
much. Not enough.
Yeah, she goes downstairs and the door's open and I hear the music. And I stand up and I look at Val and I say, "Come with me."
There's music
Trust me.
There's music right here.
No, come on, down here.
All right, fine.
And I lead her downstairs and there's area where the music is and I bring her in and start dancing.
Ooh. Make a dance check.
Okay. Oh no.
You have 2 crits and 4 advantages.
I do.
This is a dexterity check.
Dexterity, okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's not do performance. but okay. How's 7?
Oh,
You want to re-roll that?
Yep, I do. Yeah, okay, 23.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Good job.
Yeah.
You get a little nervous at first, Eldon. It's been a long time since you've danced.
Oh, well, it's been a few months.
But as soon as you hear Val sort of giggle at you, not giggle, I don't think Val giggles,
I don't think.
chuckles at you, teasingly, you're able to pull yourself back together. Val gives you a smile and she says, I heard a rumor.
Yeah?
Here in Azerin, they've got a small part of town called Little Grassgrave. Or
Really?
New Grassgrave is what they're calling it.
Interesting.
That's something.
Thought you might want to go check it out.
I do. Yeah, I was there the day I had just left.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't you, was it?
Not this time. I hadn't been there since I was sent away.
Oh no.
Cat? Are you gonna put your booby?
Kate, you are not muted.
Wow!
God damn it.
I didn't.
And add 2 line breaks after your web captioner. Oh, God. What is this?
What are we doing
We're getting
here?
back in the swing of things. It's fine.
It's been a while. It's fine.
Been a while. We'll get there.
It's actually been a while. It's like it's fine. We're okay.
Like,
This is great.
a long
We're
time.
doing it. We're doing the dang thing.
While Val and Eldon are dancing, Areo leans in. This is the first time you've seen him drink in a very long time. He leans in. Leona, I actually have something to talk to you about.
Yes.
My advisors are asking when we are planning on getting married.
When would you like to get married? I mean, we have a lot going on, but I'm sure we could, like... I don't know. Kestra, will you marry us?
No.
I'm so, what?
Oh,
no.
Fuck, I was what?
No.
What are we talking about?
No, love. Sorry.
Oh. Never mind, Kestra.
Okay, God, fuck. Fine.
When do you want to do?
I'm asking you.
I mean, I don't know. When we have to go to the hells, and then we have to go back to the hells. We could go we could get married before, or if we wait, then when we save your mother, she could be at the wedding. That would be nice, right?
I haven't seen my mother in 16 years.
So no, that's not a nice thing.
I don't know.
To be
if
fair,
it's
I
important.
don't know if I would want my mother there either. So I think it's a little bit different, but I think I get it.
What about your father? Is he going to walk you down the aisle?
Oh. I don't know. I don't know if he'd want to.
I'm sure he would be honored if you asked him.
I bet you. Kester, will you walk me down the aisle?
Good lord.
What are we talking about? What? What?
Never mind.
Marriage.
No, this is the second time you've asked me a fucking question. What are we talking about?
Marriage.
Maui.
Marriage.
What a...
That we have to get married at some. Not you. You're not. I mean, maybe. Are you getting married? Can I plan it? What colors do you want?
Different question. Different.
Blue and gold.
Oh, okay. I'm getting my notebook out, and I'm probably halfway falling out of my seat trying to get it.
Areo's got his hands on your hips so you don't fall.
I'm writing upside down with you holding me. Blue and gold in my journal. And
What are we talking about?
Away.
What? Are you guys? You're already engaged, right?
Wait, are you not engaged? Who's engaged? Oh, we're engaged.
God.
I'm winning.
I thought for a second that I just didn't know my life. You can't.
Yes, dear. You've been hitting it hard, but I mean, not harder than usual, I don't think.
It's not all she's hitting hard.
This. I'm gonna high five him. I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna high five him. No, this is the expensive shit, Blondie. This is the expensive shit. It's yeah, no, fancy pants. Fuck yeah. No, Sunshine, you asked me like with the exact amount of certainty that for a second I doubted my own fucking life.
No, we're talking about our wedding.
Yeah. What about it? I'm here now. I've already had like a life crisis.
I don't even remember what I asked.
You asked her if she would walk you down the aisle.
Oh, Kester, would you walk me down the aisle of my wedding?
Do I have to do anything other than walk? I haven't been to very many.
I don't think so. No.
Then sure.
Perfect. What? Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you walk her down the aisle, you probably won't have to have a bridesmaid's dress either.
It's fine. I think I would have one in any situation.
That's fair.
Yeah, sure. I'll walk.
Okay, step 1 complete.
Straight line.
We're already on our way. When are we doing this again?
I'm asking you,
Tomorrow?
darling.
Tonight.
I mean,
I
Next
think
week.
that
Tonight?
here is my suggestion. To show show of combined force, I was thinking about asking King Theo to marry us.
Today?
No, a big ceremony where the whole kingdom could come. It would have to be a big deal.
Oh, I
course-
love a party, so
Beforehand, if you and I want to have something quiet with you and the fates
This?
chosen, yeah, if we want to have something small, we could. If that's important to you.
oh, I imagine we will have plenty of time to celebrate on our own. Unless you all want to have a separate... I mean, if we want to have I'm going to turn to Alexander and Kesra. Do you want to have a separate thing? Should we have it? Or... No.
Eldon,
I'm
would
fine.
would
Either
you-
way.
Eldon, would you and Val like to rejoin this conversation? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you're up here for this.
Eldon?
Yeah, we made it back. What? Yeah, hey.
Eldon, did you know that I'm getting married?
I did know that. Everybody knows that.
I'm only getting married once, even though I proposed twice.
Well, I mean, if you propose twice, you need to get married twice.
You need to get married
One
twice.
marriage per proposal.
Oh, well, if that's the case, we
That's
could
how
do
that
like
works, right?
a small wedding.
You a small wedding?
And then,
You.
well, no, and then we have like a big wedding later.
Yeah, they're gonna have Her Majestiness do it.
I don't
His
think
Her
that's-
Majestiness.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah.
She would be Her Majesty, Queen of Zendaria,
Or I
Empress
would
of Senmaria.
or just Leona.
I was talking about Theo, but
What about Theo?
officiating
I'm sorry.
it.
What about-
My train of thought is not with y'all's train of thought. I need more of this. Hang on.
I just got here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm asking Leona when she wants to get married, and she's not giving me an answer.
I don't know. There's so many choices. There's so many days in the life.
There's all of them.
So
Well-
many.
Here's the question for you, Areo.
Yeah,
What-
where is it? What's the question?
What
Waiting.
what
Where is it? I'm still
is
waiting.
what
Did I
is the
miss it?
protocol
Did you already ask?
for succession if you get married and then something horrible that we will all prevent happens in the hells? Is Leona Empress if you're married?
That she is. If we
So
get
take-
married and I die, the line will go to her. And then if she dies without an heir, then it goes to my sister.
I love Annalena. She's so nice.
If I am not married before I die, then the throne goes to my sister, Annalena, and her husband, and their unborn child.
Gonna be really honest. If I would figure, even if you took all of the fancy royalty shit out of it, I figure if you're gonna get married to somebody, you should do it before you descend into literal hell.
You want to do it drunk or do you want to do it sober?
Sober?
So not tonight.
No, not
I can
tonight.
sober up in 12 hours. 2 if you punch me enough.
There are much better ways to become sober. Much more fun ways too.
Sure. Is it now? Is it later? When is this happening?
It's not happening now.
Later.
Well,
the
I'll drink
question
some
is
more.
how much later?
When are we
How long-
leaving?
How? That's
When
the
are we
question.
leaving?
When are we
Oh,
leaving?
God.
Great
Are we-
question.
Are we leaving?
Oh,
And are we leaving straight? I mean, are we going straight? How do we get to the hills? How are we going straight there?
We have
Go.
a thingy. We need someone to use the thingy.
What's
I
the
can
thingy?
use the thingy.
Yay!
You, Blondie, you're so good at shit. You can use the thingy. Fuck.
I need 3 to 5 days to prepare before we go.
Point
that's
in that
about it.
direction. You almost hit me in the face.
That's it, huh?
Well, and then any time that, it takes for vendors to maybe make things that we commission.
What are we commissioning?
A portrait.
Portrait?
What the fuck?
What?
Sure, a portrait.
Before we all die?
Sunshine.
Great.
To remember this moment.
Yeah, get right on that.
This exact moment, or just because I mean,
This seems like a pretty great moment. All things
probably aren't
considered.
gonna remember a lot of this.
It's perfect. We'll have it in our memories forever, or
I
at
know.
least we'll have it in forever.
Right.
Yeah, forever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Can't wait
So,
to be
I-
immortalized.
I guess the question is, how long would it take to prepare all the pomp and circumstance? Or would a small marriage count?
A small marriage.
For-
Oh god, then it gets complicated. Oh, people
Why
might
is it-
question the legitimacy of a small wedding. Fuck.
Liana, you
I
should just
regret
ask
everything.
what's his name now.
Did you
just
call
like
her
send him a
Liana?
brain message. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's her name. Fuck off.
Liana?
Ask. Let me finish my goddamn.
Her name
thought.
is Leona. In fact, her name is Diala.
What?
Well, that's the name she was given at birth. Just
Oh
saying.
yeah.
Anyway, Sunshine, you should just ask what's his name now. Use your brain words.
Oh,
Say,
oh!
excuse me.
I'll
would
cast
you
sending
mind?
to Theo.
I would try to stop you, but I know it's pointless.
I imagine the first sending is just Leona
Yeah,
laughing.
just laughing. Yeah.
It's Leona. I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
Planning on return. I was wondering if you could do me a favor and maybe marry me
Boom.
and Areo. But he doesn't hear Areo, but maybe he already knows.
You just asked him to marry you?
Yeah, because you stopped at me. I'm not kidding. I counted it.
You just asked him to marry.
I was wondering if you could marry me.
There's a long silence in your brain on this open channel before you hear Leona.
Oh!
I'm quite flattered. However, I'm already married. And
What?
I don't think that's a good idea. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun.
He said he's already married.
Leona, did you ask him to marry you? Like, propose
I said
to him?
marry me and... Oh, I don't know. I was
You
not...
ran out of words.
Oh, dear.
Were
Oh,
you counting?
I'm counting. I cast
I don't
sending
fucking-
again.
I don't know how that works.
Hi, Theo. It's Leona again. I'm sorry about that. I meant, would you... What's that word?
Officiate.
Officiate a wedding for myself and Areo. It would really mean,
I see. This makes a lot of sense.
Oh, good.
Yes, tell me when and where.
When and where?
Here
Hey,
now.
we're back to square one.
I mean, technically here and now counts, but you guys said sober, so.
So, tomorrow?
Sunshine.
2 days?
Yeah,
3 days?
you're gonna need at least 24 hours.
Do you even have a gown, darling? Do we want this to be a small ceremony?
Get her a
or-
gown.
Can make a gown.
You
She
can
might
make a
need more
gown?
than. She might need more than 24 hours. She's feeling it.
Open for Adventure, the channel of weddings.
We do.
They're all to Mindy.
Mindy wedding
Living
simulator.
by I'm dying on the inside. Okay. So maybe a week from now, because that seems like a perfect amount of time to plan weddings from what I've heard. That's the thing in Azerin, isn't it?
I mean, but now I would like you to consider this. It means you'll be honeymooning in the house.
Oh,
Sounds hot.
Should we really be planning this stuff in our current state? Y'all? Should we?
What the fuck, Sunshine?
I mean, that's fair, but like, you know, it's not where you go, but who you're with, so, you know, we can have a honeymoon later. That can be our first honeymoon. And that way, when we come back and have a bigger ceremony, you know, the second honeymoon will seem fantastic compared to the first one. Hopefully.
Can't really do worse in the
hopefully.
hells, so.
I mean, at least you'll have a story.
There's a story.
Story.
So, story.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
how
So what
about
are we
we
doing?
reconvene in the morning?
Yeah, I think that's
Oh.
a great idea.
You're so smart.
Leona, would you dance with me?
I'm gonna. Oh, I was already gonna like fall onto you and give you a hug and kiss your face.
Would you dance with me?
Mm-hmm. I imagine you're gonna have to carry her.
He will pick her up and
You
set
know
her
how, like-
down with a spin.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yes, we're always like this.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Wow.
What?
That's a
When we
little
drink.
extra happening right there.
When we drink, that's
She doesn't usually drink that much.
she doesn't. You're right.
They're having a great time. I'm having a great time.
It's a great time. Great time to be had.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah.
I can't
Boy,
believe she
I'm
actually
tired.
called him.
You ready for bed, Elton?
Yeah. Sure am.
All right.
Good night.
Eldon and Val retire. Do y'all go straight to your room, or are you gonna take a walk, or?
Ooh, I'm drunk. Let's go to the room.
We'll go see the little grass or new grass grave tomorrow.
We'll do that when. Yeah, I'd rather. Yeah.
Leaving Alexander and Kestra alone at the table.
You
How you doing there, Dimples?
know, Blondie? She's trying really hard not to think about where we'll be within the next week and a half. Although that defeats the point, because I need to think about it a lot so I can make sure I can leave once I get there.
Right. Right.
But this is nice. You're not in jail. I don't have to bust you out of jail. I don't have to beat
break
anybody
out
up
of
to
jail.
get you out of jail. Kind of missed that part, but the whole you not in jail thing is nice.
It is nice.
Yeah. God, we're going to the hells.
We are.
should have expected it with all of the fiery dreams that I had in the beginning. But whatever.
It was some good advice you gave to Leona, I think.
Yeah, they've been engaged like 3 fucking times. 4? 5? I don't keep count. They just propose all the fucking time.
I mean, you know, it's good to... I think that's a good plan.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
you wanna?
What?
Follow suit.
The dancing?
No. The marrying.
Blondie, I don't know if you recall, but that's actually the first thing you said to me. Was that you were not asking me to marry you. You just wanted to go knock boots upstairs.
That was the
Take
first
that
thing.
back now. It's kind of how this whole thing was writing.
What?
I don't know. I've had a lot of alcohol and I'm trying to make the words make sense, but it's very difficult.
It is. I mean, I don't see a reason why not.
That's how you made it work last time. Fuck. How do you do that? That's how that happens. God. Because I can't think of any good reason not to. Fuck. How do you do this?
Well, I made many eldritch invocations.
Fuck off.
And I don't
Fuck.
know. I love you, Kesra.
Yeah, I know.
But I promise, we don't have to do the whole thing.
Which thing? Because some things are more fun than other things.
Well, right. I mean, we've got to do the legal bits and whatnot, but like we can do that by ourselves without anybody involved. And then we can just have Leona throw us a party when we get back. And then she'll get to learn when we get back.
That was like the one downside is I did not want to see her face.
Well, you would get to see it after we're already married, which could be very fun.
That's true. Why the fuck do you want to get married, Blondie?
Like I said, I love you.
It's a stupid reason.
It's as good as any other.
I have no reason to say no. Also, I'm very drunk right now, so if we're gonna do it, we should probably like get started on that like right now before I lose any and I just like stop talking to you for a week, because that's usually what happens. It's kind of hard to ghost somebody that you're going to hell with, but I would try and make it happen.
Right. Okay. Give me a moment.
Do I strike you as somebody that's like good with commitment in any way, shape, form, or fashion?
Yes. Leona, you've stuck around your crazy sister through thick and thin. You've done nothing but try to follow through on things. You may not like it sometimes, but
I'm pretty sure I spent most of that time trying to not or bitching at top volume the entire time.
that doesn't mean you didn't go through with it, though.
How do you fucking do this?
So, you think we need to get this done while you're still drunk? Are you sure? Because I'm still drunk and I'm ready for it.
Let's fucking go.
All right.
We'll just go for a walk. And then...
Yep.
God damn it. How do you... God, you're a fucking wizard. Jesus. I don't know who Jesus
Yes,
is.
I am.
Christ.
Right. So, let's see here. How late is it, DM? Is it like super late?
I would say it's what's that word?
We were day drinking.
Moderately.
It's medium late.
Medium late. Medium rare late. Medium late. Medium late.
Enjoy these last few moments with Kesra, because it's not going to last. Because once Leona finds out she got married without telling her, we gonna find the new BBEG, y'all.
It's just... Legally, it's just a courthouse. It's fine. You can still plan a ceremony that will never actually happen. It's fine.
You could find a cleric of Ioun, probably. At the library is open all hours. Because why not?
Okay,
It's
great.
make-believe world, and I'm the dungeon master.
Sounds good. We'll kind of... I guess we'll try and sneak out of the inn? I don't know.
Why are we sneaking?
Sure, we're just going for a walk. We're just going for a walk.
Nothing. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I feel like everybody else is so drunk that it doesn't even... I don't even think I'm dancing. I think I'm literally just falling over Areo at this point.
I'm busy.
And giggling. Oh, yeah, you busy.
Eldon's
You real busy.
Val's polishing Eldon's sword.
Early.
God damn it, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find the Temple of Ioun.
Yeah.
Probably
What's her
a
name is
noisy-
there? What's her name? What's her name?
The noisy halfling?
The lady.
Well, there was the one in the other city. That was Brianna, but she was in the other city.
You're right. I know how this works. Brianna's not here. You find a temple of Ioun. What is her name, Mindy?
Agatha.
Why? Because you don't want this wedding to happen.
Because, well, that was the first name that came to my mind, and I'm not good at on-the-fly answers like some people in this chat.
Caitlin, what's her name?
Oh, God. Her name is
Wait, someone just
Dorothea.
name the next NPC.
Okay.
Let's see what L says.
I was going to say Dorothea.
If I hate it, I'm not taking it. I'll
No
just let you
pressure,
know.
L. No pressure.
Come on, Elle. Anytime. Annabelle
Annabelle.
Sarian. Whatever. Annabelle. I like that.
That's a good name.
What race is she? What does she look like, Caitlin?
Oh, she's a gnome.
Oh, she's a gnome.
Aw.
She's a gnome with a big old braided bun. And very large glasses that she doesn't actually wear because she's very nearsighted, so she doesn't need them for anything.
They sit like
Other
on
than
the
reading.
end of her nose, and she looks over them. Just like that. Yes. You need some paperwork? Is that right?
Yes. We would like to get married.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Here you go.
Cool.
I'm going to fucking scribble because do you think I have nice handwriting? Fuck no. Give it back.
Would you like to say some words?
Yes.
Sure.
She
Sure.
stands. You find yourself in the library. I should describe more. I'm the dungeon master. You find yourself in the library. It's very quiet. Moonlight filters in through the stained glass windows. It's actually blue and gold because of the colors of Ioun. It's very, very quiet in here. Aside from this cleric of Ioun who stands over the pedestal with her glasses on the end of her nose, scribbling some documentation of what is happening. you find yourself very much alone. And she, Go on.
Kestra, I promise to try and keep you as safe as you can be kept. I promise to not get in the way when you try and start fights, so long as they're fights I think you can win reasonably. I promise I won't ever try and force you to do anything you don't really want to, whether that's social or dealing with demons, etc., or gods, or otherworldly beings, mind flayers. Anyway, I'm getting off track.
Yes.
I promise that I won't ever try and prevent death without your permission. But know that death do us part is not part of this unless you want it to be.
Fuck. Alexander. Promise to dig up any grave you need. I promise to hide whatever you need me to hide from whoever it needs to be hidden from. I promise to stand at your back while you do everything that stupidly big brain of yours needs to do. And I will not let anyone stand in your way. Until a death do us part. I want to kiss you. Smooches. Smooch time.
Which is
Thoroughly unimpressed, the gnome signs the document and hands it to you. She does cast ceremony, however. So the both of you, when you are from now until the next 7 days, as long as you are within 30 feet of each other, you have a +2 bonus to your AC.
dang. We need to rush to the hills.
Snappy, let's go. Quick.
At this point, Leona and Areo realize that they have been left. Just the two of them. Yep, +2 whenever y'all are 30 feet from each other.
Are we playing hide and seek?
I don't think so, darling. I think they wanted some privacy.
You know, we should get some privacy.
Oh, is that so, darling? You know,
I'll start pulling you back towards the rooms.
we really should figure out when we're... Oh, okay, that's good.
No, we'll do that tomorrow. It's fine. We already tried that once. It didn't go very well.
Oh, y'all. Anything else for you two tonight, Alexander and Tessa? Y'all make it back to your room.
Yeah, I think probably find some... I mean, I don't know. Kessler, do you wear any, like, rings as part... Like, do you have any attuned rings or anything like that?
Only the one you gave me. It's the ring of Featherfall, so it's the only ring
Right.
I have.
Okay, cool. That's good. So we've both got rings. That's good. Then I would say maybe pick up some basic rings. Remember, I'm even now wearing... I probably have a couple rings, but...
Sure.
Yeah.
You all get the benefits of a full night's rest? Question mark. Fuck the song.
Yeah, I feel rejuvenated.
Yeah?
Feel invigorated.
Yeah.
Rested.
Feeling some kind of way.
Yeah.
Kester and Alexander, you wake up.
Morning, Dimples.
Oh, hi, Blondie. Did I remember correctly? Do I?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just all of it?
hmm
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm with you on the secrecy part because I do believe that if my mother stood with me at the trial, she will burn me at the stake for this. So, we'll keep it. We'll keep it quiet.
Sure thing, hubby. God, Leona's gonna fucking murder me. Oh, fuck.
Well, we get to have a party, a proper party. You know, if we can avoid it, I think we should try and avoid the big thing. My mother will get entirely too involved, and and Leona's going to just be monstrous. So, small wedding.
I mean, it kind of works out because I don't want to do shit. So.
Fair. Okay. I mean, if you're willing to let them take the reins, you realize you're going to be in the poofiest, frilliest dress, and
I think by now, Sunshine knows that she's not actually going to get me into anything that I don't feel like getting into.
All right.
So.
That's a good point.
And I'm not going to do anything that I don't feel like doing. So. Oh.
All right. Well.
What's on the docket for today, Fate's Chosen?
Somebody else needs to get married, probably.
I think we should declare what date today is.
Ooh, yeah.
Sure.
Or what date yesterday was. I pulled up the actual factual Google Calendar.
December 6th!
God.
I think that y'all are in the Crimson Moon?
That's fitting. Yeah.
Y'all are in the Crimson Moon. A scarlet tinge embroiders the distant horizon, as though a painter had taken a brush dipped in fresh blood and swept it across the canvas of the twilight sky. Those more sensitive to changes in the air say they can taste the metal on their breath like an acrid Icarus bouquet. Others dream of divine wars, of losses on an immeasurable scale, remembering conflicts which they could have never been apart. This month is temporal. This month is a temporal memorial for sorrow begotten by violence, for blood spilled, a sanguine lament for the universe's constant strife, a rhapsody in red. But it is also a month in which healers and doctors are venerated, for their knowledge of lifeblood spilled across the tapestry of time keeps some fortunate souls around long enough to see another moon. So romantic.
I mean, it's fitting for, a necromancer and a paladin to get married, I guess, because that's what fucking happened. Oh, Crimson Moon, got it.
So is that the date or
the month is Crimson Moon? The date, I don't know, pick a number between 1 and 30.
15th.
Done. Kesterat and Alexander were married on the 15th month of Crimson Moon. No, 15th day of the Crimson Moon.
Mm-hmm.
I said 15th month. Fuck me.
I just got a walk I need to take today.
Let's do that walk.
Let's do that. Do we want to do that now?
Yeah.
Or do we want to take our break?
Do we want to take
fuck.
our break? Let's take our break.
No, I have an idea.
Okay.
Listen, I'm the dungeon master. I know what I'm doing.
Yes, ma'am.
I work here.
Wait, what are we doing?
Val
I'm
and
going on a walk with
Eldon
Val.
are taking a walk. You find yourselves heading towards what used to be known as Scholar's Village. It still is, although a large portion of it burned down during the Azerin incursion, and there hasn't been a lot of rebuilding, especially on the very west side. Upon the tragedy that was the city of Grassgrave, fuck me. The city of the city of Azerin has dedicated an entire wing of it to rehabilitate those who lost their homes. And so it is called New Grassgrave. As you walk around Eldon, you see some familiar faces. You see, in particular, a sign that hangs down that says Gertrude's. It's a magical item shop. You remember that Gertz was a common apothecary and magical item store. She's a young halfling who will often buy things from weary adventurers. But her sign in Grassgrave had been knocked down after a particularly nasty fight between you and your buddy Mal. Her sign now hangs proudly, beautifully, freshly painted. You see a few bookstores and a few taverns that have just been their namesakes have brought them over. It's nice. It's strangely nostalgic. Do you go into any of the buildings?
I kind of want to go into Gertz.
You do go into Gertz. You see your the young halfling. This actually was Gertz was named for her when she was born by her father, who opened the shop. Gertrude flutters around proudly. Her space is wide open. It's airy. There are glass cases. It's very nice. Somebody's put a lot of money into this. Oh, hi! How are you?
Doing fine. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Can I get you anything? Can I help you, adventurers?
No, honestly, I was just wanting to look around. Kind of.
I know you.
You do.
Aren't you that rapscallion who messed up my sign?
Oh, you remember that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eldon Vale. How could I forget?
It's nice to see you fixed your sign.
Got a new one after it burned down.
Shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. Sorry to hear about your mom.
Thank you. I hadn't really seen her or talked to her in a very long time.
Sorry.
Since I left.
Funny enough, you remember my dad. He passed about 10 years ago, but
Sorry to hear that.
it was his time. But he did leave something that I remember reading through that I think might be interesting to you.
Really?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Sure.
She rushes into the back and begins pulling out big wooden boxes and setting them on crates and opening them up and looking through them and closing the lid and pushing the box away. Opening up another box, sorting through them. Aha! It's a ledger.
What?
When I took over the shop for my dad, well, there were some unpaid accounts. And, I made a record of all of them, and just in case, I never expected to get the money back or anything, and that's not what I'm after here, but, you and your mom had different names, and, I always was curious, and then I found this. She pulls pulls out a few sorts through a few bookmarks and pulls to a specific due balance, an invoice, if you will. That is for Vale. Ayana and Agar Vale. IYana and Agar, Aegar, Vale. A balance of 2 silver. But the funny thing is, the balance, it was never actually paid, but my dad just signed it away. He said, he wrote a note on the bottom that said it wasn't a big deal. My dad was a stickler for every piece of copper, so I don't know why.
Yeah.
Looks like the last things they bought from him were a few healing potions and a dagger. No, a wooden stake. It's marked as a dagger.
What? This is... I've never known anything about my parents. This is the most I've ever known.
You feel Valerie place kind of a hand on your back.
Is there nothing else? Is this...
I have a few other invoices for Vale, but they were all paid, and one of them was a bassinet.
Wait. I lived here for 16 years that I know of. No one ever told me anything about him.
I never heard about him either. I just thought maybe... I don't know.
No, this is absolutely fantastic. This means the world to me. It's more than I've ever had. It's an answer to a question I've always been asking.
You know, I never knew my mom either. Just me and Dad, but I know what it's like to want to know more about somebody whose life dictated yours. You know? But here you go.
I'm gonna pull out 2 gold and hand it over.
Oh, I don't need it.
Nope. Yeah, you do. For services rendered.
All right.
You can put an invoice. You can mark it paid.
It was silver, not gold, Eldon Vale. But I'll take the rest and put it towards my sign.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you for this.
Anytime. Y'all let me know if I can do anything for you. I'm right here.
Just keep it open. Keep it going. I hope you find happiness here. I'm sorry about what happened in Grassgrave. I didn't have anything to do with it. I just wish I could have done something to prevent it.
I understand, but can't change the past, but thank you.
Thank you. Head out.
And that, my friends, is where we will take a break. We'll be right back. Get up, stretch, get some water, pet your pets.
See you soon.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like. Oh baby, I love your madness. It's
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high-quality Dungeons & Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Azerin. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please! The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, Open for Adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi! My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by Found Familiar. Did you know that every bag of Found Familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community? That's canon. Each blend and roast of Found Familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by Found Familiar in conjunction with Devon Rue. Now that's canon. Found Familiar Coffee. Buy it today.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know.
Welcome back. How we doing?
Doing good.
Eldon Bailey just received some information about people whose last name you have.
Yeah. Excited about it.
What are you gonna do with that information?
I'm gonna be lost in thought as we walk back to wherever we're staying. Wherever people are gonna be. Which I assume I would know.
Yeah, everybody's back sort of at the tavern.
Cool. But I just kind of have a blank 1,000-yard stare.
Captain Elvin.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
I'm physically just fine. I just went and took a walk through New Grass Grave. And learned something I've spent 35 years wanting to learn.
And that would be?
Probably the name of my parents.
Are you going to tell us?
Yeah, apparently their names were Iyanna and Agar. Vale. The last thing, they went into a shop and bought a few healing potions and a wooden stake.
A stake?
Yeah, I guess she said they marked it as a dagger, but it was a wooden stake.
Oh, that kind of stake.
Not cow.
Iyanna and Agar?
Iyanna, yeah.
Iyanna.
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 Does that sound familiar to me?
It does. In fact, you can start to hear the melody in your head.
No, I know those names. I had them in a song once. How did it go? It went... Here's the tale of lovers two. They fought for love, they fought for you. Ages come and ages go. Their legacy lives in the seeds they sow. Iyanna, she was fair, and Agar full of might. Together they changed the world on one dark and fateful night. Whispers they overheard, a plot, a town as prey, but none would hear their pleas, yet they could not walk away. Shield and sword at ready, paths now intertwined, they stole away by moonlight, leaving their secret behind, embarking on their journey, not once glancing back, driven by truth and justice to thwart the haunted attack. The battle raged in darkness, they made their valiant stand, and while the city was saved, alas, they fell hand in hand. So now we weave their story, one of sacrifice and love. Sleep soundly now, my darling, they watch you from above. It was a ballad. One of many, the ballads of forgotten heroes. I heard it a few times in Ulvinus, actually.
I've heard that melody, but I've never heard the words. Wouldn't have known any better if I did. Huh. They have a song.
They were heroes.
Shit.
What city did they save? Does it? I don't know if.
There's always.
It's unclear.
Do I know?
Make a history check.
It's something ridiculous. I rolled an 18 on the die, so 26.
It doesn't specify in the song, but it's always been your understanding that the city was Grassgrave.
Secret. Oh, there's a lot to unpack here.
What do you make of it, Leona? You are our bard.
Well, so, I mean, you said they left a secret behind. It sounds like you're pretty sure they were your parents. If these are the same people, it seems a bit coincidental if they weren't. So.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, I guess, but
But
what are the odds there?
But there's no mention of a child, though. If you remember the melody, the end of that song makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
You know, one of the maidens, one of the maids of the castle used to sing that. The end of that song to me. To get me and my sister to go to sleep. It sounded like she was singing it for me, but maybe it was them singing it to you, Eldon.
Boy, I'd love to find them. Where they ended up.
It sounds
like they fell.
Yeah.
But it sounds like they were able to save the city before they did.
Yeah. That's kind of reassuring.
Yeah.
I feel like at least got an idea where I came from.
Val squeezes your hand. Does it change anything about you?
I don't. But I'm still me. But it's just got me thinking. Sure would like to live up to that.
Haven't you already,
I was
Captain?
gonna say you already have.
Have a song about me?
Is that what
Parents. Well, I mean,
Give Sunshine a little bit of time. Jesus.
I've been busy.
it's not what I meant.
Also, you're not dead yet.
Also true.
Very
and I would
true.
prefer we keep it that way.
Me too. Come to think of it, me too. That would be nice. So let's go ahead and not die. We all agree?
It's a plan.
Agreed.
There's more for us to do beyond this. We should stick around and get it done.
Fate's chosen? What would you like to do to prep?
I want to find an alchemist and see how many healing potions we can buy, and also how many potions of heroism we can either have commissioned or buy.
In the city, you could find about 3 potions of heroism. They run you about 180 gold each.
Okay.
You could find potions of healing for 50, greater healing for 150, superior healing for 450, and supreme healing for 1350. There are, in the city, approximately 3 potions of supreme healing, 4 potions of superior, and 10 potions of greater. And an abundance of common.
Okay.
I would also like to find some
Finger guns?
fire resistance.
Ah.
Yeah, it'll be good.
For the record, we have one already. Just a heads up.
Potion of fire resistance?
Find
Yes.
potions of fire resistance. You could get about 5 for 300 gold pieces each.
Okay.
We only need 4.
Okay.
Not
You
5.
only
No,
need-
we need 5 because we need one for Areo. Is Val going with us? No.
Negative.
So we just need.
300 each?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, getting those, I would say we should get at least a greater for all of us, and like, why not splurge and get those 3 superior for the healing potions?
I mean, we're not.
Can't take the gold with us.
Right.
We're coming back.
Well,
Right, but
because
in
we're gonna spend
order
the
to
gold
come
on
back,
these
we need.
potions.
Yes.
That's why we're coming back. So
Like y'all want to be homeless or something.
Do we have?
It's like we don't have
Oh.
50,000 gold still or something like that.
That's
How much
fair.
gold do y'all have?
Before our shopping trip, we have about 40,000 gold.
So,
I'm writing down the amounts.
cool. Perfect.
So how much is the superiors each? Ma'am?
Superiors.
You said 1,300, did you say? Or
She said 1350, I think.
1,350?
Superior is 450, and then supreme is 1350.
Oh, supreme.
Supreme.
So we wanted the 3 supreme.
Okay.
Supreme is 1350. Got it. Times 3. Ouchies. And how many superior?
There are 3 in the city. No, there are 5 of superiors in the city.
So
You
all
want to just
5.
do
5 of
graders?
those.
You want to just do graders? Like, I don't know. Or yeah, might as well go with the superior, and then
All the help we can get.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it just does better. So yeah, let's get the 5.
And the superiors were 400 each, right?
450.
450. Okay.
Supremer 1350.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Anything else we're buying?
Yeah, the potions of heroism, you said we could find 3 for 150 apiece.
No, that was...
Heroisms are 150 each.
Yeah.
And you could find, I think I said 3 or 5 of them.
You said 3,
there
but-
are 3, you could get an additional 2 commissioned before you leave.
450.
Okay, sure.
Why did I write 240?
We'll do 5 then.
Anything else?
Any potions of not dying in the hells? Do they make those?
Fresh out, actually.
Shit.
I mean, there is such a thing as a potion of invulnerability, but I think those are rare. Also, they don't actually make you invulnerable. They just make you resistant to everything.
There is one in the city that you could get commissioned for 4,000 gold pieces.
That's
I'd say let's save that for the second trip.
yeah, we'll need some more then.
Okay. So we're spending 8550.
1,550 gold.
That's not.
Unless y'all want to get something else. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out because we already got that shit anyway.
Sounds good.
Like an immovable rod.
So should I be adding something to my specific inventory? Did we distribute
5,000 gold pieces, then.
That's a lot. Yeah, I'm good.
I would say we should each have a potion of heroism.
Mm-hmm.
We should each have a superior healing potion. And then 3 of us should have a supreme healing potion.
And we should each have a potion of fire resistance.
And we
I
should
already
each a
have
potion.
one, so
Okay, got it.
1 heroism, 1 superior, 1 fire resistance, and then we've got
3 supreme split between people.
squishy ones first, please.
I think Leona, Alexander, and Atlas should have one.
Yep.
The 2 squishies, and then
Supreme.
the one that can get to
anywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
wait. How do you spell supreme?
SUP.
SUPREME.
So, who did you say was getting the supremes?
You, Leona, and Atlas.
Sounds good.
Wait, why is it not coming up?
It's easiest to type. It's actually easiest to type in healing and
Healing.
then yeah.
Ah, okay. So supreme and superior, correct?
Mhm.
For me. Okay.
Mhm.
Grazie, thank you. No, go away. God bless it.
I still have a regular potion of healing.
Dang, those supreme healing potions are no joke.
Yeah, they are.
I don't even know if I've ever actually seen one before. Okay.
Nice.
Pizza of invulnerability.
So I'm good with that. I think that's all of like the commercial
Yeah.
prep I really wanted to do. But I have some other prep that I would like to do.
Such as? Pet the pet?
Yes. We'll pet this little man. This little manchenchka. At some point in time when I am by myself, I would like to pull out the deck of many things. And I would like to count the number of cards in it.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if you can do that.
while the DM does DM stuff,
Thanks.
if you are new to the channel, hello. And if you're not new to the channel, hello. Join our fantastic Discord. And I'm going to type in the thingy, Discord. Come hang out with us and be our friend. Oh shit, I pressed a different button. Go away. Follow us on Twitter at open4 adventure. Like us, follow us here if you can. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm sorry, I'm a little rusty. We have a bunch of fantastic shows that happen, not including our sister campaign, Death Keepers, I believe it is called now, that happens Sunday evenings, afternoons from 3 to 6 Central Time. And then we have our Ashes of Azerin that happens Sundays at, not Sundays, that's a different weekend day, Saturdays at 10:30. That is a prequel campaign that happens before these even remotely started. We also have our Uncaged Wednesdays. Those are fantastic, run by some really, really amazing and talented people. We have a lot of... Yes. We have
And
a lot of
Numenera.
really awesome shit. And Numenera.
So, yes, you are able to count the cards. There are 13 cards.
Okay. Cool. And I will carefully tuck those away in that knowledge. And then I want to go find Leona.
Where does he find you, Leona?
Probably trying to I don't know. Probably just out and about. I don't know. Did we stay in that tavern? Did we go back to the castle like after that
Up to you.
eventful evening? Did we go back to our original places?
I'm sure you went back to your rooms.
So, you know, I'm probably just hanging out, like planning a wedding, I guess. I don't know. How does one plan a wedding? I don't know. Leona plans weddings all the time. It's kind of her thing. She's never planned her own, so it's like a whole nother ballgame. But she's probably just hanging out at a table.
Okay. Good morning, Leona. How are you?
Oh, hi. Pretty good. Planning a wedding is very exciting. It is a little more stressful when it's your own wedding, but that's fine. It's going to be great. How are you?
Quite well. Quite well. I had a thought the other night.
Like thoughts.
I was thinking, when you had your vision of where the Empress is, now I know that I was able to cement that in your mind. I've been studying some more, and I think I have a way that we might be able to share that with the rest of us.
Ooh.
Or at least a few of us.
Okay.
And I could implant it then in the rest of our minds, or some of our minds.
Right.
Just so that
Yeah. No,
we
this
might
sounds
have
great.
a little bit more of a, not just you have the pathway in your head necessarily.
That would be good. You know, just if we're being quite honest, just in case, it's probably a good idea for more people to have it than just yes.
All right, let me think here. I will need. I can really only do this. Oh no, I can do this. So I could do this to myself, maybe one other person that's going. Do you think, Araya, would you be interested in having a memory of the hells affixed in your mind, or would you rather somebody else?
You're muted.
Mother bitch. Yes, that sounds great.
All right. Well, if we want to find a quiet spot, I can start the process. I will ask a favor of the two of you, and that is that once we are done for the next hour or so after that you not do anything too intimate, because our minds will be linked.
Noted.
Certainly.
Appreciate it. Right. So, I assume we can find a quiet spot.
Easy enough.
Okay. What is this spell? Have it, don't I? Thought I did. Where is you spell? Come here, damn it. New friendship, true seeing. There it is. Yeah, it's ritual. Why doesn't it show up? 5th level. That's why, because I'm looking at the wrong level. Haha! Okay. So, I'm going to do this ritually because I think it's more fun. And we'll save spell slot. So we kind of get to a quiet room, and I'll ask both Leona and Areo to sit down and start, kind of like draw like a little chalk circle around us, and then begin to just kind of I'll just start chanting a little bit, and then I'll stop and go, so what I need the both of you to do is just to concentrate, close your eyes, and concentrate on my voice as I chant. This is going to take about 10 minutes because I don't want to. I can do it faster, but it's a little bit sharp, let's say. Slow way is less so. Right. So,
Okay.
and I will begin to chant, and my voice is very calm and monotone, and it just starts to drone, and the deep sonorous tones slowly kind of invade your mind, and slowly, ever so slowly, you start to realize that the room is absolutely quiet, and the chanting you are hearing is actually in your head. And at the end of the 10 minutes, I have cast Telepathic Bond. So for an hour, we have a telepathic link between us. And we can talk at any distance, so long as we're on the same plane. And we can communicate whether or not we have a common language. And so I will speak into Leona's head. Leona, if you could, pull up that memory that we have fixed in your mind and broadcast it to me and Areo.
Okay. I will try to do so. I will imagine the path that I took through the vision, the layout that was solidified by Alexander's initial spell after the vision, the turns, the little landmarks that might be beneficial to remember. And I will essentially walk the path. I'll just follow it the way we need to go.
Very
All
well.
right. You have a keen memory, Leona. It's like you're there. And then I will turn to Areo. With your permission, Your Majesty, I will affix what Leona has just shared with us in your mind.
Very well.
And then I will cast Modify Memory on myself and on Areo and implant these memories in our minds.
You are able to do so. These memories appearing as if you had made them yourselves.
So 1 hour, right?
Yes, we will be able to communicate anywhere in the city instantly. 1 hour.
Okay. I forgot one thing that I would like to have done during the shopping, Camille, if possible.
Go ahead.
Can I acquire some diamonds, please?
How many?
As many as I can get. That we can afford, obviously.
You within the city, and upon
It's
asking
1,000,
Theo,
by the way.
1,000? Dang,
You
we
have
spent
1,000
a
gold pieces?
lot.
No. 1,000 diamonds. Excuse me.
We have one. Y'all have
Wait.
1,000 diamonds currently.
No, that's what we can afford. I'm sorry. Please.
1,000. Wait.
No.
1,000.
No. Okay, we're not doing them in diamonds. It's equivalency in gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
How many gold pieces worth of diamonds can y'all afford? How many gold pieces do y'all have?
We have 30,000.
Okay.
Okay.
So you were measuring them in 300 piece increments.
Yes.
Okay.
How many piece increments would you Sorry, I didn't mean to jumble that all up. How many would you recommend?
We're just gonna do in gold piece in actual 1 to gold pieces, like X number of gold pieces worth of diamonds. So within the city, you could find probably about, and including Theo's personal stash, you could have a total of, I would say, I think that would be a total of. Let me roll again. I'm sorry, that came out weird. 1,500 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. I know that. So after I acquire the gold, I think what I would like to do is give everybody 300 gold pieces worth.
Just for them to have on their person.
Yeah, so it's easy for, and I imagine we would have a conversation. Well, I mean, I guess really only a couple people need to have the conversation about where to find them. So that, I mean, or we could give them to the people that can. I don't know the best way to do that.
It'd be a thing if someone goes down, you can just reach into their pocket and pull out their diamond.
Yeah, I mean,
I imagine we buy little bags, matching
Little
bags.
sacks.
yeah. So if everybody takes, we have 1,800 right now because I had 300 already, so that means everybody gets one set. The only problem with that is if, say, Eldon goes down twice and I burn both of mine with, I burn yours and mine
Yeah.
and Areo or Kessera can't get to you, I have to get the diamonds from somewhere else.
Well, hopefully
Go
that's
down for their time. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but like that's the only
Yeah.
negative I could see is if we get separated and.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean,
we can't plan for everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost feel like it would. Well, I don't know. I would almost feel like it would make more sense for Areo,
Kessera and
you
Leona just to have them.
just have two sets each.
Okay, I'm down for
Split
that.
between y'all, because
It's
they're
fine
no
with
good
me.
on me if I die and I'm away from y'all. Y'all just lost all those diamonds. So
Well, we're not gonna just leave you there. But yes, okay, we
No,
can
I'm
leave it. So
saying.
we'll leave it
Unless you
double.
don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
Is there?
I'll take $600 worth of diamonds because that
So
doesn't make me nervous.
Array will have 600 gold pieces. Well, if you want to just keep one, and I'll take the extra.
I'll
Otherwise,
take two.
the three of us will all have 600. I'll make a note of that so I don't forget. So.
So
I need to do more things.
What do you need?
I want to do some research. I want to do whatever research I can on Phlegethos for, like, I guess, a day.
Sure. Make an intelligence check.
If I know that he's doing this, can I go with him?
Yes.
I like books. I can just help him. I can just go fetch books for him. I'm good at navigating books.
All right. Intelligence check or history, arcana?
What do you make either a proficiency check, an intelligence-based proficiency check with proficiency.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
So,
We will talk about Phlegethos together.
fluffy ghosts.
I'm going to use an advantage. There we go. Natural 20.
Aha. You were using an advantage?
I did use an advantage.
Okay.
And that comes to 30.
Oh god. Here we go. You open a book and it speaks to you.
Oh crap! Close the book.
Mortals often speak of burning in hell. Always, the place in which they refer is Phlegethos, the plain of Bator that hunts down souls for devils to carry away. Illidan Windwalker. The fourth layer of Bator, in many ways, is the layer of the nine hells that mortals generally refer to as hell. It is the place from which stories of fire and pain spawn. Here, all of the landscape is perpetually distorted by heat to those who are not the devil inhabitants of the plain. In this place, water constantly evaporates. Instead, all lakes and rivers have bubbling magma. Thousands of geysers strewn across the landscape blow jets of flame rather than steam as the denizens of the land move across the crystalline ground. The landscape of Phlegethos only inspires further legends of hell. The fires of this land seem to seek out any creature that isn't native to the plain to murder them. In keeping with the mortal ideal of punishment, the fires of this plain do not seek to immediately kill those they find. Instead, they torture and render useless these creatures so that the devils of the plain can find them and take their souls for damnation. These traits make this plane, much like the other planes of Bator, extremely difficult to traverse, nearly impossible to map or study. The plane can be entered three ways besides the famous river Styx, previously thought to be the only way to enter the Nine Hells. The first is by direct invitation from either Belial or Fierna, who will send a devil to guide the visitor through a specially crafted portal safely into the obsidian palace of Abermawk. The second is that those not invited, intruders, may enter the plane by following one of the black cesspool rivers that drift off the edge of the plain of Minoros, the third hell, into the pit of flame, a deadly lake of fire that serves as a place of punishment of devils from across the nine planes. The third is most advisable for adventurers. This method relies upon the careful task of crafting a portal into the plane itself that breaks into the defenses of the plane itself. This task is extremely difficult and perhaps deadly, but allows for entry without throwing adventurers into heavily guarded regions of Phlegethos. Would you like to read about the discovery, survival, the locals, mysteries, politics and religion?
The locals, please.
The locals. Oh god, here we go. The most important residents of Phlegethos are Lady Fierna and Belial. Fierna rules the plane as the official master, but it is widely known that the true lord of Phlegethos is her father, Belial. Both are incredibly sculpted and appear human, but Belial's facial features mar his attractiveness. That's written in the book. Kind of weird. Both have small horns on their heads. Belial is very methodical and deliberate. Highly ambitious, he once attempted an invasion of the other planes with the hopes of taking over them. However, his failure with such an invasion landed him as the unofficial ruler, replaced by his own daughter. Recently, Belial focuses more on spending his time keeping an eye on his daughter to avoid losing control. Lady Fierna, also known as Archduchess Fierna, is a beautiful figure, quick to seduce rather prolific. Reminiscent of a teenager in her mannerisms, Fierna is quick to toss aside the men she seduces, the people she seduces, and her servants as she grows bored with them. Recently, though, as she spends more time with the Archduchess Glazia, Fierna has been moving into keeping the servants and toys she deems useful. She grows more and more cunning with each day, which often terrifies Belial. She is quick to consume any mortal she seduces, though. Other than the two rulers, the plane is also home to several dukes. Of these, Belial and Gaziel remain devoted to Belial. No, Balin and Gaziel remain devoted to Belial. However, Batham and Zapin cast their lot with Fierna. The Duke Chamo, legate, L-A-G-A-T-E, of Phlegethos remains unknown. His loyalties, that is. Chamo is especially an important devil because he is in charge of the armories of the Nine Hell, which are located in Phlegethos. Phlegethos provides the ore that is used for Batorian green steel, a powerful metal which is used by virtually all devils that choose to wield weapons for its durability and strength. The metal is also known to sap strength from mortals and augment the strength of devils, making it a prize. As you read more about this Batorian green steel, Leona, that's what you saw them being held with. Let's see.
Do I get an idea of what the more common guards are of the place we're trying to invade?
You're trying to break into Abramock.
Okay.
Gazra is a pit fiend, serves as the guardian and leader of all patrols that guard the city. He has no direct interest in the politics of the plains, though he does make reports occasionally to his modies about them.
Okay. So we have a pit fiend.
Mm-hmm.
We can assume horned devils, probably.
Are there any other books you want me to go find?
Books on survival, maybe?
I mean, sure.
I would like to...
We'd like to survive, but I mean... Like, it sounds like avoid the devils. I mean, which we're not going to be doing because we're breaking into the castle.
We've done that before. It wasn't that difficult.
We did that in the prime material plane. We have not broken.
It's still a castle. It'll be fine.
Okay. Do we have any questions that we think?
You, as you're sort of drifting through this, you find a book that you had stumbled on that was actually not in the right place, which is unusual for a library of Ioun.
It's unusual for any library. Why do the books have a special place? My library was perfect. My little bookshelf that I had.
My librarian wife is shaking her head. No. No.
Let's see. You find a book about the goddess Inanna.
I know about her.
Doesn't the dude living in your gut know about her?
Yeah, he told me all about her. But I'm not there, so I can't participate.
You could be here. I mean,
I would not have gone to a
It's a
library. I'm sorry.
party! We're not, no?
Eldon would not have gone to a library for fun, no.
No,
Find-
Kestra and Eldon are getting their plate mail treated for devil shit.
Yeah.
You could get your
Yeah,
plate mail
devil
treated to
shipper.
be resistant to fire.
Yeah, that.
How much does that cost?
5,000 gold pieces each.
How do you feel
But
about
we're
that?
going twice.
We're going twice. I mean, it's an investment. It's an investment.
Yeah, okay.
I got the money.
Let's go.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Shit.
Your armor is now fire resistant. You read about the Jealous Heart, which is the realm of Inanna. It's a vast field of crimson dust and rivers of blood. Not as physically hot as the rest of the lair, but often awakens an equally hot passion for war in its visitors and inhabitants. You read that Inanna is the goddess of love and war. Let's see what else you might read about her. Essentially, she is known for making deals. She's not a devil, though. What else are you looking to find out?
I think that's probably all I'm going to find from books. Fiona,
Yes?
you're usually the one who gets to do dangerous things with their mind, but I would like a chance to. Do we have any questions that we think we might get answered? I know I have a few myself, but I definitely have room for a few more, I think.
Who are we asking?
I'm not sure.
Come again?
I have been watching the way you use magic when you are in a vision. And I think I have reverse engineered something that might allow me to do something similar. But I have a few ideas. I'm definitely going to try and kind of focus my attention. There's certain sages that I think would be useful, but I'm not sure how targeted I can be.
That is interesting. What questions are you planning on asking about where we're going? Do you have questions in mind already?
I have really 3 questions. They're fairly simple.
Okay.
Will we run into chain devils in
Oh.
the place? Will we run into bone devils in the place? And I mean, we already know there's a pit fiend, but I don't know. I was already planning on doing that, so I guess I really have 3-ish questions available. Anybody in, let's say we're back with the group. If anybody has any questions,
These are very different than questions I typically ask when I'm trying to force a vision. But I trust you that you know what you're doing. I think.
Well, I mean, I have plans for at least those questions. I just don't. I don't know what else. I mean, it's not so much. It's not so much a prediction as it is a device, I believe.
That's very strange, but okay. Mine's much more useful, I would think. But
I mean,
they
yes.
each have their shortcomings and their perks. So we will utilize yours to the fullest. So we get how many more questions?
Alexander, will you try to kill me if you do this?
I'm not sure.
Where's the rope?
Yeah, we'll tie you up.
Okay.
It works on her.
Sounds good.
Out of
We
context.
might have to gag him too.
I'll need
How do your
to
spells
be able to talk.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant after.
Oh, okay.
Just like after. I mean,
We'll just his hands.
Why am I the only one that has to get gagged?
Well, I mean, fair. I do have some pretty nasty spells, but I think that because mine is not affected by the divine, I'm kind of just forcing my way through. I don't think it's going to be. I don't have the anchor
Sorry,
of the
Blondie.
abyss on me.
If you go for a brain trip, Blondie, you're gonna get gagged. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, I learned that lesson.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many questions do we have? We
3
have
more.
3. We have 3 more. Okay.
I have 2 that I want to ask: bone devils and chain devils.
Okay. So we have 3 more.
Do we actually know how to break them out of their bonds?
Ooh,
That's
a good question.
How to? Because I didn't see a door or anything.
Are there limits on what you can ask and the answers you can receive?
Yeah, probably.
Can you tell
I've
us
never
exactly
done
how
this
to do
before.
The dungeon master asked, knowingly.
Right. Yes. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty much yes or no type questions.
So like 20 questions. I loved that game as a child.
Of course you did.
You love it as an adult. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
same.
I'm still a
It's
child
actually
at
kind
heart.
of a cool game.
Right? We should play
Be careful who-
sometime.
well,
No, it's
Sorry,
not.
focus.
Just gotta be careful who you play with. That's fine.
What kind of 20 questions have you been playing?
Yeah,
The 20 questions that you ask.
yeah, every day.
Okay.
Yes or no questions.
Will Is there anything else we're not really wanting to run into? Should we ask if Apollyon will be there? We will run into. I don't know if that's.
Certainly try.
I get all the levels mixed up in my head sometimes.
Yeah.
And I know he's probably not very happy with us after our last encounter.
Are we equipped to break these bonds?
Ah, that's a good question.
That would imply that the sage has knowledge of what we are equipped with.
That's also a good point.
You are getting very good
What
at
if we
20
include it in
questions.
the question? What if we start saying, like, we have all of these things. Can we
I
break
only,
them off?
I think
I have
I'm only going to be
perfume
able
and-
to disassociate myself for about a minute, so they need to be concise.
Are they breakable with material plane components?
What was the name of the metal?
Batorian green steel.
Green steel. Is Batorian green steel breakable with
Fine, normal.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
by human means?
By
Human?
material
Well,
plane.
Humanoid?
Can we just ask how to break them?
No.
No, it's 20
Sorry.
questions, Kessera. This is why you're not very good at it.
I mean, if it all else fails, I'll just hit it a lot. So, I mean, sure, that'll go fine.
I would ask if it can be broken through magical means, but that could mean any kind of magic.
Any magic, we might not
Any
know
level
if
of magic.
necessary. Yep.
Could it be broken through non-magical means? I'm guessing the answer is no. It seems like a waste of a question.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that we might come across once we get there. Hell, there's probably a key somewhere.
Is there a key?
Yes.
There wasn't
Is there
really a door or a
physical
place for the key, though. But there might be an object that we could use as a key.
So, here's a good question. Are the cell doors opened with a physical key?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, that's good. I don't remember a door, but like maybe like a. Okay.
All right. What else?
So that's 3. We've got 2 left.
Yes.
Should we ask about alarms?
Ooh, yes. Is there
Are there traps or alarms?
is there an
Security system?
alarm?
Is this a prison? Because if this is a prison, I think we can assume
It's a castle of some sort.
they've got some kind of protections. But I mean, who's dumb enough to go invade hell and say,
That's-
"Aha!" So I mean, maybe they're
Is anybody writing down these questions?
I've got them.
Okay.
not me.
All right. I think if the answer to if there is a physical key to the cells is yes, then our question could be, what was the name of the pit lord
Pit fiend?
or pit fiend?
Pit guy?
Pit person?
Pit individual.
Camo.
Does Chamo
Chamo. I'm gonna call him Camo. Fuck it.
Camo.
does Camo
All right.
Kahamo.
have the only copy?
Okay.
Yeah, but if the answer is no, then that just kind of puts us right back where we are.
Well, if the answer is
If the answer is yes, then we know exactly who to go to. But
Well,
right,
the
but
answer's no.
if the
then
answer
that
is
means there
no,
might be
that means
another one.
there's other ones than just him.
that's true. That could be.
Wait, hold on. You want to ask if Camo has the only key, and if they say no, what if that means that there is no other key?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're first asking if there is a key in the first place.
Got it.
Is there a key?
And
in
if they
this
say
piano
if they
attic?
say no to that, then
If they say no to that, we're still
yeah.
we've got 4 possible questions right now.
Or is the key in the same location as the prisoners? Like, is it there?
Wonder what other prisoners are there.
So I remember the other prisoners.
Not much.
I was pretty zeroed in. I just happened to catch a glance of big beautiful lady.
You did see one other prisoner.
I remember that.
Did I?
Masculine looking form, very withered and with, I want to say with wings that were sort of like broken. Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
You can't learn to live so free.
What kind of hair did he have?
Glorious.
Camille.
I'm trying to remember. I don't want to give the wrong answer. For this moment, we'll say he probably had blonde hair, silver hair. Why? Who'd you think it was? Oh, no, it's not Akir.
I mean, here's a question. Do we know that we're going to be able to plane shift off of the plains of the Hells?
Out of the plains?
Yes.
I would think the warrior would be getting into the plains.
We know how to get out?
I mean,
kind of an important
use
part.
Plane shift back out,
I
but
could always banish you all.
Ooh,
could do that as well.
That's a lot of spells.
you
It
banish
is.
yourself?
Actually, wait. I can
And
do
can
that.
you banish yourself?
Yeah, that's
Cannot.
what I'm. Yeah, I'm about to
So
say.
that doesn't
I could
Person
try.
who left,
I could
but-
try.
We could time it perfectly and banish each other at the same time.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know if I have banish, but I'm gonna really glance over
I don't.
spells.
I don't know
I
how to
do.
do that.
You have banish?
I do.
Alexander does.
I can
I don't.
make lights float around.
But I can.
Damn.
I plan on adjusting my spells before we go anyway. So
Right.
I mean, I know a halfling that could help, but
we vaguely do, but not really.
Andy's busy.
Andy is.
I can't be both people. It's fine.
Nope.
Kessler dies.
I mean, is there anything anybody wants to know that's not pertaining to the Hells?
How many more questions do we have?
Possibly 1, possibly 2.
What is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything?
That's
not
not
a
a
yes or
yes
no
or no
answer.
question.
42. Come on now.
Dan knows the answer.
I mean,
I don't know.
We should ask if Apollyon will be there.
That was my question. If we don't, if we,
Sure.
I mean, if the other questions lead to dead ends, then I think
We should at least know if there's a chance that we will be.
I mean, I feel like there's a
Yeah, that's true.
chance, but I feel like this will give us a better idea of how likely a chance, you know?
Mm-hmm. So maybe our question should be, does Apollyon visit Phlegathos often?
Will Apollyon be at Phlegathos within the next week?
Sure.
How will they know?
Yeah, that's.
I don't know how this works.
I don't either.
Mm-mm.
Just be happy
What
I'm
is
asking yes or no
Apollyon?
questions.
Does Apollyon have one obvious weakness that we've missed?
Well, I mean,
They're
if
an
the answer is
exhaust
yes,
board where-
then man, we've got some research to do.
If it's obvious, we probably should have seen it last time. I don't know about y'all, I didn't see shit.
After answering this question, yes or no, will you tell me Apollyon's one weakness?
Apollyon?
Apollyon.
All right. I think we've got as good of a attempt as we can get. Let me get this set up.
Get the rope.
Hit the rope here. Yep.
And
We'll wait for you to cast and then.
take us down to the basement of the castle and a nice secure room, kind of set out a ring of black candles.
Ooh, black candles.
And do some chalk symbols on the ground around me, and then kind of sit down in this circle in the lotus position, and I'll start to chant, and you'll see my kind of ethereal arm start to flicker a bit at first and slowly get stronger and stronger. And then you'll start to see a green glow spread across my back and up my head. And you'll eventually start to see this kind of green shape start to pull out of my body until I'm kind of standing above my body. This ghostly pale visage of Alexander, and in front of me in the circle a darkness will start to form in front of me, and will slowly, kind of like black fog pouring off of it, will slowly start to fill up the form of a dark hooded figure, not able to see anything beyond that, as I cast Contact Other Plane. And now I need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Please do. You do have one advantage.
Okay.
I would have, once I saw the creepiness start to happen, I would have nudged Eldon and with the rope.
All right, so good thing. My int saving throw is really high. Yes, I make it. I'm not insane for a day.
I mean, it's fun. It's like a good time.
No, it's not.
Mine is less destructive than Leona's. I just literally can't talk or understand any language for an entire day.
That's also fun. Been there, done that too.
That's not terrible.
Just
Can Leona get that one?
Ibriabble, Bidibakaboo.
You just try to find your own eyeballs, and it's like a fun time.
I remember that.
All right, so once the connection is forged, I will turn to this entity. Are there bone devils guarding the citadel of Abramak?
At first, you hear nothing. In fact, you don't even hear your own voice. All of you watch as a single hand raises.
Hello?
Alexander, make an intelligence check. Oh, did you see? A hand raises and gives a knocking and lowers.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Morgan does.
I do?
Dryad tea.
Morgan does not know.
Morgan knows sign language for yes.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking it was, yeah.
Okay. Sorry. It's been a grip. Okay. Are there chain devils guarding the citadel of Abramak?
Silence. Once again, the hand raises.
Is there a physical key to open the cells in the dungeons of Abramark? Does Apollyon visit Phlegethos often?
Or was that in the screen? Yeah, okay, go.
Do Does Belial know we are coming? And at that, you'll see my ethereal form start to shiver and like a cord pulling me back in, and the black smoke will just dissipate and my form will rush back into my body as the spell ends.
The rest of you will have seen all of the above. Whether your character knows what just happened is a different story.
Blondie?
You
You good?
blink twice for yes.
You're not gonna-
You cannot.
Are you gonna kill us if we?
Do you promise?
Mm-hmm.
Can you not do that very much? That was real.
Are you all the way back in your body?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it looks like when I do that?
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
Not at all. We don't. see
Thank
anything.
goodness, because I would never do it again. No offense, Alexander. That was pretty unsettling.
That's tie the gag.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you.
You promise you're not going to kill us?
I promise.
Do I believe him? I believe him. I'll start untying him.
Blondie, I've seen you do a lot of weird shit. That was top of the gonna haunt my nightmares for a little bit
Sorry, dear.
material.
Going to the hell, so hopefully that'll be replaced soon. I mean, hopefully, but
Yeah.
it'll
Right.
likely be replaced soon.
Likely.
Yeah.
Likely is the answer. Yeah.
So, I'll need 3 days to prepare before we head to the Hells.
Okay.
Did you get any answers?
I did. Doesn't sound like Apollyon does not visit Phlegethos often.
Okay, that's good.
Belial doesn't know that we're coming.
That's even better.
Unfortunately, there is not a physical key to the cells.
Shoot.
But I do know that there are bone devils and chain devils guarding the citadel.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Hopefully, my preparations will negate some of that.
3 days then.
3 days.
3 days.
For
3
trip
days.
1. 3 days. I assume Atlas is with us.
3 days.
Oh, 3 days. Yeah.
That, my friends, is where we will end today's session. Unless anybody has anything else they'd like to get accomplished before we're done.
Anybody else want to get married? I know a lady.
No.
I know a guy.
Yellow mess.
Maybe
No,
two.
I mean I'm good. I guess so. we got married on the 15th. Did everything we've done happen basically on the 16th, or has it been a certain number of days? Okay, so we're down one day basically from
Oh yeah, because
our
we were going
ceremony.
to try to keep track of the ceremony.
Yeah.
I'm going to at least.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
The perks are amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I need 3 days. So in theory, we'll have 3 days left.
So in those 3 days, are we planning on getting married?
You
That's a
tell
question
me.
I have.
Well, I mean, I
Eldon, Val?
thought we would.
No,
You're going to the hells, mate.
I mean, I thought.
Calm down.
I mean, the plan was to get married before a small ceremony.
okay, perfect.
So, Aria, if that's. I mean, we
No.
were very intoxicated, so you know, it's okay if you want to wait.
Let's
until
talk
we
about
want.
it.
Okay.
Theo already said yes.
Yeah, he said when and
Oh
where.
God,
Mm-hmm.
I do.
You also
Did
like
turn
kind
down
of
your
proposed
proposal.
to him. Yeah.
He turned down your proposal courteously.
He was
Not
very
everyone
kind
can,
about
uh,
it.
He
Some
was.
people are immune.
Well, we can.
At least someone.
We'll talk about it then, Araya. And we can decide.
That, my friends, is where we will end today's session. Catch us next week.
Is that our last week before we take a little baby break?
It is. Well, I know that Tony can outplay the 21st or the 28th. So
Perhaps we can have some Christmas shenanigans.
maybe with the Lightbringer family?
Like we did last time.
Oh my god.
Lightbringer, Paylor's Bread's Giving Day special, perhaps?
My
that
god.
would be
That'd be
amazing.
fun.
Yeah. We'll figure out some stuff to do. See if somebody else can run some stuff. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's go ahead and sign off.
Hi, how? Those are not words. Hi, I'm Mindy. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Miss Mindykins. I stream stuff on Wednesdays and Sunday nights. You can't find me here on Saturdays for a little bit, but eventually I will be back with Ashes of Azerin again. And then my favorite part was the impromptu proposal from Alexander. That was then like the whole, yes, and everything that followed.
Hi.
Thanks, Mindy.
I'm Kate. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Very Pale Ale. I get to play Kestra on Mondays here for forever. And my favorite moment, I've got two. One was getting Leona to midnight call, wasn't midnight, but to randomly drunk dial the King of Azerin and inadvertently propose to him. I enjoyed that. And I also really enjoyed the beautiful, wonderful, fantastic song that Camille and Mindy made up literally like right before the
Hey, don't
stream.
get away! Rude.
They look, regardless of how long it took them or when they made it, it's still amazing. And we got and I am like in awe of that. That's my thing.
Hi, I'm Than. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Than Rand. Here on Monday nights with these beautiful people, getting sung to. Fuck. And then other nights, starting again this week because I'm over the COVIDs for the most part. I'm gonna start streaming again tomorrow night on my own channel. And my favorite part was getting sung to about my parents. That was dope.
Hey,
Thanks,
everybody. I'm Morgan. I played Alexander tonight. I did a lot, and I don't know how I feel about that, but I think my favorite part tonight was the beautiful song that Mindy sung. That was great. You can find me here on Mondays at Face Jerson.
And I'm Tony. You can find me on the internet at Cap Lagrange. I'm super sexy.
I was gonna say being sexy and stuff. Yeah.
Being super sexy. We miss you, Tony. I'm Camille. You can find me on the internet at Camille Does D&D. You can also find the channel on the internet at Open the Number 4 Adventure. Give us a follow and stuff. Hang out. I do stuff on Twitter and here, mostly.
We don't need to talk about it. It's fine. My favorite moment of tonight. Fuck. This is the entire first 10 minutes of y'all just being ridiculous fucking people. Thank y'all for that. None of us are under the influence of any substances. I should let y'all know. We're just fucking weirdos. You're welcome.
We missed playing together.
We did.
Yeah, we missed each other.
We'll be here next week, where Fate's Chosen goes to hell. Press X to doubt. Fuck you, swing goat. Oh gosh, this is a sad song. Hold on. It's called Reasons to Love. And
save it for next week.
Mindy, actually have to update the patron list really quick because we just got a new Patreon patron, and I want to make sure that they are included.
Send it to me. While you send it, I will.
We've also had some changes, so hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Just hold your horns up. They are at the newest person is at the top of the list I'm sending you. Where are you? Nope, that's Kate. There we go. Boom.
Hey! So we have Belchavez, OG, and we have
Game Master Steph.
We have Christina. We have Rick O. We have Deborah. We have PJ. And joining the Warm Fuzzies, we have
L3 Gaming, thank you.
Love you. Love you all.
We will see y'all same place, same time. That's not the right order. Same time, same place next week. That's not. I went to chase.com, not to the credits. It's fine. Fuck.
Credit cards.
Not credit karma.
Don't post that on the thing.
Okay, bye.